Narrator. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt stuck, confused, or just needed an extra hand? Perhaps you were trying to carry something heavy, or you couldn't find a place, or you didn't understand something important. We all need help sometimes, and knowing how to ask for help in English is not just useful, it's essential. It allows you to solve problems, get directions, understand new information, and connect with people. That's why today in the English Learning Podcast's beginner series, we're deeply focusing on asking for help. We'll explore many different phrases for politely requesting assistance, offering help to others, and expressing your gratitude. Learning these simple yet crucial words and phrases will give you a significant boost in your daily conversational skills. In this extensive episode, you're about to hear a natural and easy-to-follow conversation between two friends, Leo and Maya. They will encounter various everyday situations where one needs to ask for or offer help. They'll use clear, simple English with repetition, making it easy for you to understand and start asking for help confidently yourself. After their conversation, we'll have a short, active practice session to help you use these new words and phrases yourself. Listen closely to their simple English and the useful vocabulary they use. Get ready to expand your vocabulary and practice listening just by tuning in. Let's dive into the conversation and learn how to ask for help. Oh, hi Maya. How are you today? I'm trying to set up this new lamp, but I'm having a little trouble. The instructions are a bit confusing. Can you help me, please? I can't quite understand this part. Maya, hi Leo. I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, a new lamp? They can be tricky. Of course, I can help you. Let me see the instructions. Sometimes they use very small pictures. What part are you finding difficult? Is it the wiring or just putting the pieces together? Leo, thanks so much, Maya. You're very kind. It's mostly putting the pieces together. This screw doesn't seem to fit here, and I'm not sure if this part goes on top or at the bottom. I think I need to turn this piece, but it's not moving easily. Could you please look at this piece? Maybe you can see something I don't. Maya, no problem at all, Leo. Let me take a closer look. I see what's happening. This piece actually needs to be twisted a little bit first, like this, before the screw can go in straight. It's a common trick with furniture. Try it now. Do you need a hand holding it while you twist? Leo, oh, I see it now. You're right, that's a clever trick. I would never have figured that out alone. Yes, could you hold it for me, please? Just for a second. It's a bit heavy and awkward to hold and twist at the same time. Thank you so much for your help with this lamp. I really appreciate it. Maya, you're very welcome, Leo. Happy to help. Here, I'll hold it steady for you. Perfect. Now the screw should fit easily. There you go. It's all set up. The lamp looks great. So what's next on your to-do list? Do you need help with anything else around the house? Leo, wow, you're a lifesaver, Maya. The lamp looks perfect now and it's much brighter in here. Thank you again. For now, no, I don't need help with anything else in the house, but I'm going to the supermarket later. I have a long grocery list. Do you know where the new organic food section is in the supermarket? I've never found it. Maya, you're welcome, Leo. Glad I could assist with the lamp. And yes, I do know where the new organic food section is at the supermarket. It's a bit hidden. When you enter the supermarket, walk past the main fruit section and then turn left at the bread aisle. It's right there next to the dairy products. Do you need me to draw you a small map, or is that clear enough? Leo, oh, that's very helpful, Maya. Thank you for the directions. I always get lost in new supermarket sections. So past the fruit, then left at the bread aisle next to dairy. I think that's clear enough, I don't need a map. I will try to remember. But what if I get lost inside the supermarket? Can I call you for help? Maya, of course, Leo. You can definitely call me if you get lost inside the supermarket. I'll be happy to guide you over the phone. Or you can always ask a staff member in the supermarket for help. They wear special uniforms, and they are usually very helpful with directions or finding items. Don't be shy to ask them. Do you feel comfortable asking strangers for help, Leo, or do you prefer asking friends? Leo, that's a great idea, Maya. I should definitely remember to ask a staff member if I get lost. And thank you for saying I can call you. I usually feel more comfortable asking friends for help like you. Sometimes I feel a little shy to ask strangers. But I'm trying to be better at it. What about you, Maya? Do you find it easy to ask for help from strangers if you need it? For example, if you're looking for a bus stop in a new city? Maya, that's very honest, Leo. It's understandable to feel a bit shy with strangers. But it's a good skill to learn. For me, yes, I usually find it quite easy to ask for help from strangers, especially if I'm in a new city and need directions. I just approach someone who looks friendly and say, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the bus stop." Most people are happy to help. Do you think people are generally helpful when you ask them for help, Leo? Leo, that's good to know, Maya. It's reassuring that most people are happy to help. I think you're right. People are generally very helpful when you ask them for help, especially if you ask politely. They often like to feel useful. I remember once I dropped all my groceries and a stranger quickly came and helped me pick them all up. It was very kind. Have you ever helped a stranger, Maya, who asked you for help? Maya, that's a lovely story, Leo. A stranger helping you pick up groceries. That's a perfect example of how helpful people can be. Yes, I have definitely helped strangers who asked me for help. Just last week, a tourist stopped me and asked, "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the main train station?" I gave him directions and he was very thankful. Another time, I helped an elderly woman carry her heavy bags up some stairs. Felt good to help. Do you think it's important to offer help to others, even if they don't ask for it directly? Leo, giving directions to a tourist and helping an elderly woman with heavy bags. Those are wonderful ways you've helped others, Maya. It's true, it feels good to help. Yes, I absolutely think it's important to offer help to others, even if they don't ask directly, especially if you see someone struggling. Sometimes people are too shy or proud to ask. For example, if I see someone trying to open a very heavy door, I might say, "Can I get that for you?" Or, "Do you need a hand with that?" It's about being kind and observant. What kind of help is usually easiest to ask for, Maya? Like directions or information? Maya, offering help when you see someone struggling with a heavy door is a thoughtful gesture, Leo. It's a great example of being observant and kind. I think the easiest kind of help to ask for is usually directions or simple information. People are often happy to share their knowledge of a place or a quick fact. It's not a big effort for them. Asking for physical help like carrying something might feel a bit more difficult for some people. Have you ever needed help with a difficult computer problem, Leo? Leo, that's true, Maya. Directions or simple information are usually easy requests. And yes, asking for physical help can feel a bit more difficult. Oh yes, I have definitely needed help with difficult computer problems many times. Computers can be very confusing when something goes wrong. I usually ask my friend who is very good with technology, or sometimes I call technical support. I always learn something new when I get help with a computer issue. What do you do, Maya, if you have a technical problem like with your phone or computer? Maya, difficult computer problems can be so frustrating, Leo. It's smart to ask a tech-savvy friend or call technical support. That's what I usually do too. If I have a technical problem with my phone or computer, first I try to find the answer online myself, sometimes by looking at tutorials. If that doesn't work, I'll ask my brother for help because he's very good with electronics. If he can't fix it, then I might take it to a repair shop and ask for professional help. Do you find it easy to accept help when someone offers it to you, Leo? Leo, trying to find answers online and then asking your brother are very practical steps for technical problems, Maya. And a repair shop is a good last resort. Yes, I usually find it easy to accept help when someone offers it to me. I understand that people are trying to be kind and it often makes things easier. I'll usually say, "Yes, please, that would be a great help." Or, "Thank you so much, I really appreciate it." I think it's polite to accept help if you need it. What about you, Maya? Do you always accept help when it's offered or do you sometimes decline? Maya, that's a good approach, Leo. Accepting help politely is definitely a kind way to respond. It's true, it makes things easier. I usually accept help when it's offered, especially if I genuinely need it. However, sometimes if I feel I can do something myself or if I don't want to bother someone, I might politely decline an offer. I'd say, "No, thank you, I think I can manage." Or, "That's kind of you, but I'm okay." It depends on the situation. Have you ever needed help with learning something new, Leo? Leo, that's a very balanced way to respond to offers of help, Maya. Accepting when you need it and politely declining when you can manage is sensible. Yes, I have definitely needed help with learning new things many times. For example, when I started learning English, I needed a lot of help from my teachers and from language apps. When I learned to play the guitar, I needed help from a tutor. Learning something new is often easier with help from others. What about you, Maya? Have you needed help learning a new skill or subject? Maya, learning English and playing the guitar are great examples of needing help with new skills. Leo, it's true, teachers and tutors make learning much easier. Yes, I have also needed a lot of help learning new things. When I started my new job, I needed a lot of help from my colleagues to understand all the new tasks and systems. I often asked, "Could you please explain this to me again?" Or, "Can you show me how to do this?" It was very helpful. I also took a cooking class and I needed help from the chef to learn new recipes. Do you think it's important to be clear when you ask for help, Leo? Leo, that's a great point, Maya. Asking colleagues for explanations at a new job and a chef for cooking recipes. Those are perfect examples of needing help with new learning. Yes, I absolutely think it's important to be clear when you ask for help. If you're not clear, the other person might not understand what you need and they can't help you effectively. So instead of just saying help, it's better to say, "Could you help me find my keys?" Or, "I need help understanding this sentence." Being specific really helps. What do you do if someone asks you for help, but you don't know how to help them, Maya? Maya, being clear and specific when asking for help is definitely crucial, Leo. It ensures the other person understands and can assist effectively. If someone asks me for help but I don't know how to help them, I usually say so politely. I'd say, "I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that," or, "I'm afraid I can't help you with that." But I also try to suggest someone else who might know or a place where they can get help. For example, maybe you can ask the information desk, or, "My friend might know about that." It's important not to just say no, but to try to be useful if possible. Do you think it's okay to ask for help more than once if you still don't understand, Leo? Leo, that's a very considerate way to respond, Maya. Politely declining but suggesting alternatives is very helpful. Yes, I absolutely think it's okay to ask for help more than once if you still don't understand something. Learning often requires repetition and sometimes an explanation needs to be said in a different way for it to make sense. I would say, "Could you explain that again, please?" Or, "I'm still a little confused about this part." It shows you are trying to learn and you are not afraid to ask. This has been a great chat about asking for help. I've really enjoyed hearing about all the different ways we give and receive help. Maya, yes, it has been, Leo. I've really enjoyed hearing about your experiences asking for help with your lamp and your computer, and how you offer help too. It's a very practical skill to talk about. Leo, it definitely is, Maya. It makes us think about how much we rely on each other. Well, it was really nice talking to you about asking for help. I should probably start my dinner now. Maya, of course, Leo. I understand completely. I hope your dinner is delicious. It was really nice catching up with you and learning so much about asking for and offering help. Have a great evening. Leo, you too, Maya. See you around soon. Maya, see you, Leo. Practice session. Your turn to speak. Narrator. All right, it's your turn to practice. I'll ask you a question about asking for help. Listen to my question, then say your answer aloud. Try to use the new phrases you heard today. How do you politely ask for help? Say it now. Good. Now imagine you see someone struggling with a heavy bag. What can you offer? Excellent. One more. How do you say, "Thank you for help"? Narrator. Fantastic work. Now just quickly repeat these 3 important phrases after me. Can you help me? Do you need a hand? Thank you so much. Narrator. You're doing great. Keep practicing asking for and offering help in English. Conclusion. Narrator. Wow, you've done an incredible job today. You just practiced a very important and interpersonal topic, asking for help in English. You can now confidently ask for assistance, offer help to others, and express your gratitude in various everyday situations. This is a tremendous step in your English journey. Remember to use these new phrases every day. The next time you need help or see someone who might, try to use these expressions in English. Every time you practice, you're building real confidence step by wonderful step. Keep learning, keep speaking. Don't miss our next lesson in the beginner series. Goodbye for now.